Satnam, we are live. Oh, can you get in here a little bit more? It's always weird when you see half a face, right? Satnam. I'm Amarjot, Ronee. Narsingh, and we came in here to play because we like to come in here and play. It's like a jelly bean room, right? You've got all these beautiful colors. The crystal singing bowls, for those of you that don't know what these are crystal singing bowls. We have about 185 of them here at Anahata, and we are one of the largest crystal singing bowl temples in the western United States, outside of Mount Shasta, which has considerably more than we do, but this is a pretty good selection in here. We're always getting more in. We have a couple of really cool trainings coming up. This weekend, Saturday, we have a Crystal Singing Bowl 101 workshop, and really it's just a quick getting to know the bowls type of thing. Narsingh took it. It was fun, yeah?
Lots of fun.
Yeah. So it's 2 hours. It's from 10 a.m. until 12 p.m. I think we've got 1 or 2 spaces available still for that. And then at the end of February and the beginning of March, the last 2 weekends, the last weekend of February and the first weekend of March, we have a 40-hour sound healing intensive training.
Which will be amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be great. So we have 3 trees coming from Sedona, and he's going to be going into more of the ancestral lineage and drumming. And then we're going to be spending all day Saturday and part of Sunday with the crystal singing bowls, and then Satyan Patel is going to be doing a segment on toning with the bowls and just toning on the body through the chakras and how to use your voice to heal yourself. The following weekend, Sangeet Karkalsa is going to go into the science of Nod and that sacred sound current, as well as everything to do with gongs from a very healing perspective. So it's going to be really wonderful. We have, I want to say, 2 spaces left in that training as well. These fill really quickly, so we're probably going to try to do another one later in the year at this point too. So if you do miss out on this one, know that there will be others. We've got this stuff going on all the time. But
this is a good group. You should try this one.
This is a great group.
I'm going to be there.
Yeah, she's going to be in it. I will be too. Oh, do I have a mallet anymore?
Let's get you a mallet.
Oh, yeah, you can't play these without a mallet. I brought them out to play and kind of forgot about that part. But I wanted to just introduce you to a couple of these. There's some that just jumped out at me this morning. This is an absolutely gorgeous bowl. It's a Yagna, thank you. It's a Yagna crystal singing bowl, and it's 10 inches, so it's really, really grounding. It's going to bring you down into the earth. But what's very unique about this one is that it is, and it's made of quartz crystal and ancestral ashes. Yagna, and it is beautiful. I don't know if you can see on here, but it's just an absolutely stunning bowl. And it's a karma killer. It really helps us to move through a lot of our karmic stuff, and supports us in allowing us to maintain some grace and dignity while we're releasing some of that. So I'm going to play it a little bit for you. I bring the bowl to the mallet and allow it to ring out. And it has a really nice, deep, rich sound to it. In fact, all of the bowls that came out today have that richness to them. This is a G. And G represents the throat chakra, but again, it's a 10-inch bowl, so it's drawing the energy way down into the earth.
So beautiful.
Yeah, isn't that nice? Let's move on.
You can feel it right here.
This is a practitioner bowl, and these are especially good for people that are in the healing arts, Reiki practitioners, energy healers, massage therapists. This also has a cool little acupuncture thing on the bottom here, a little point where you can put it into the different meridians. What I love about these is they're ultra lightweight. Those are the ones that I like to bring in here. And this one is smoky quartz, so it's a great clearer. It clears all the yuck, all the negativity, and it grounds. And especially when you're in the healing arts and you're working on a lot of people and they have a lot of stuff coming off of them, these are really great for clearing both the space and the energy. You can actually, this is great that Narsingh is here because we're going to show you what we can do with this. Again, bringing the bowl to the mallet. It's got a really nice gong-like quality to it. And there's lots and lots of overtones and undertones. So I can just sweep it through the aura.
It feels amazing.
Yeah, doesn't it feel great?
Yeah.
And then you can go up and down through all the chakras. And you can go front and back, side to side. And then when you bring it around side to side on the head, and you can do it to yourself too, that's what's really nice about these practitioner bowls, is you can really use them in self-healing as well.
This is my next big purchase.
Aren't they great?
Yes, I have to have one.
I know, I love them too. And it's still going, and that's the other thing, is these just ring forever and ever and ever, and I barely tapped it. You can also play them, so you don't just have to tap it and let it ring out, but you can... Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah. Wow.
Nice little aura bath. Isn't this cool when you go like this, side to side?
Yeah.
What it does? It almost creates like a binaural beat between the ears. So it runs interference with the mind, allows you to dump the subconscious.
I need a daily bath of singing bowl.
Yeah, there you go. That's why you need to be around more. Hold it right up to the throat. The other nice thing with these is you can tone with them. And I don't necessarily need to put you through the trauma of listening to me tone right now, but if you bring the sound up and bring this close to the mouth and you start to make different vowel sounds, you will find a sound at some point that resonates, and you get a feedback from the bowl, and that's a frequency that you're needing to put back into your body. So they're very therapeutic. And again, this is smoky quartz, and it's an A-sharp 0. So this is pituitary gland. Pituitary pineal is all your head glands up here, and works on the intuition. This I wanted to show you because this is a beautiful round bottom bowl, and we've got several of these in here. They're not that easy to find these days, but they're one of my favorite types of bowls because you can hold them in your hand really easily, and again, they're really great for people in the healing arts because you can move them over top of people really easily, and again, they're feather light, absolutely feather light. Again, have a really gong quality to them.
What is the alchemy to them again?
This is actually an aqua aura gold with pink aura gold rims, so I don't know if you can see it on here, but there's a little bit of pink around the rim. So it's got the male and the female balance of the energy. It's got that ocean energy to it, and gold is therapeutic, so it's very, very healing.
And these are alchemy bowls, right? Which is
These are
different
all
from the white
alchemy
ones,
bowls, yeah.
Right? The white ones that you can get.
The white ones are classic frosted, and they are classic frosted quartz crystal. Just quartz crystal, they're beautiful, they're great instruments. These are tools for transformation. And when you take that crystal and you blend it with the different gemstones, minerals, precious metals, and such, it creates an entirely new wave of healing and a whole different depth to it. So that and the overtones and undertones will go up a few chakras and down a few chakras, and they're really balancing and healing on levels that you don't get with the classic frosted. Let's go ahead and get this done. Wow, right? It's got a very rich, rich, rich sound to it. And again, like I always feel like these have kind of that gong type quality to them. You can hear it's got a really high overtone to it. It's a little pitchy. And this too is an A. So it's not A sharp, but it is third eye. And so what's interesting about this is, again, it's a 0, which means it's true tone. Both this one and this one are true tone bowls, and that's rare to be able to get a true tone.
Right.
The note's dead on. Can you hear how high it is and how low it is all at the same time? So it's reaching... I like to play the bowls like this. Like I do this thing with the violin stroke. More than, you know, a lot of people
I'm going to bring
you
the
see,
camera closer. I want them to hear it more.
a lot of people you see circle around like this, and that's also correct. You can, got a little pitchy that way. Look how beautiful that is. Can you see? You can see the pink rim on here now. So light, and it's so easy to maneuver, and that's what I love about these. They're very much like the practitioner bowls, just no handle on it. So let me show you what a bowl that might be a little bit more hardy. This is going to be a high bowl. It's a small bowl, and it is, doesn't say, it's a 7-inch, and it's an A sharp as well. So boy, this is all about intuition today. It's all about those head glands and intuition. This is actually a celestite morganite bowl. It's representing self-love and a connection to the divine. And again, like I said, it's a 7-inch A, so this is higher chakras. This is taking the energy up, nice and high. Can you see inside here? Look how beautiful that is. It's a gorgeous bowl. It's like an art piece on top of being an incredible transformational healing tool. But it's got a much higher sound to it than some of these thinner ones. And this one doesn't want to be played like this. This one wants to be circled. And, you know, this one doesn't even really want to be played by me right now. And that's kind of a long explanation, which I talk about more in the trainings. But different bowls will resonate with different people at different times. And this is clearly something I'm not needing right at this moment because it's really not doing much for me. It's warming up. Here we go. It's starting to warm up a bit. But what doesn't want to play for me right now could definitely be playing for you. That's just how they work. They're like people, you know, we all connect with different personalities, and these all have their own unique personalities. So we run into that time and time again. Let's see. I'm going to pick one more out for fun. Walk around, shall we? Let's do a nice big one. Let's do this one. This is Larimar and Platinum. This is super duper magical. It's huge. This is an 11-inch C, minus 25. So it's a C, which is root. It's drawing the energy down because it's minus 25. And it is an 11-inch bowl, which means that it's in below the main chakras. And it's Larimar, which is truth and your throat chakra, and Platinum, which is divine feminine and brings different chakras into alignment. And it's an aligner. This is a beautiful, beautiful bowl. It's very, very deep, rich sound. Look how shiny and pretty and blue it is. Like a giant bubble overlay on it. But these are actually blended. You know, they're not painted with things. These are all made here in the United States, and everything is mined here locally in the United States. And then they melt the crystal down, and they melt the gemstones down, and they fuse them together at high temperature in the mold, and that's how these are created. So everything is fully infused in here. This is just gorgeous too. It's got a lot of texture to this bowl. You can see all the rainbows. We have a lot of light coming through the windows, so I don't know how clear this is, but anyhow. So that's it. I'm going to wrap up. Maybe we'll see you on Saturday. If you still have interest in that sound healing training that's going on at the end of February and the beginning of March. I encourage you to sign up quickly because we don't have many spots remaining, and we'd love to have you participate. So call us at the studio if you have any more questions, 480-699-9600, or you can reach out to us online at info@anahatayogaaz.com. Sadhana.